Hi, everybody. Mark Bertig along with Jake Slebodnick as we get set for IRMC. Week number 3 of the high school football season. 4 games across our Renda Media radio network and 2 more on Renda Digital TV with our digital streams. We'll start, Jake, with the game you'll be calling at Ernie Widmar Field as the defending Heritage Conference champions, Cambria Heights Highlanders, come to Ernie Widmar Field. The Panthers of River Valley looking to get on track.
That's right, River Valley, a cold start to their season, 0-2 after suffering 2 straight losses, but 2 pretty tough teams in the conference. This would be a great turnaround game for them if they can beat the defending champions. Cambria Heights, 1-1 on the season after losing in Week 1 to Northern Cambria in upset fashion. They edged Portage 13-6 last week. They look to come in, try to start a hot streak, and reclaim that Heritage Conference crown.
You'll be on the air at 6:30 with Chuck Clark. Todd Marino will be on the air, U92.5, where we are videoing this segment, and he will have the U92 game of the week right in his own backyard at West Shamokin.
Yeah, a very short drive over to West Shamokin. The Wolves look to upend the United Valley Lions at home, whereas the Lions in their first year as a merged school together, they look to, I believe, get their first win of the year, and they had a great time to do it tonight if they can do it on the road at West Shamokin. I'm sure Kevin Marabito and his squad is very amped up for tonight's game.
All right, 6:30 airtime for our U92 game of the week. Now dual coverage on Renda Digital TV and your hometown radio stations. Yes, to get Renda Digital TV, you can just go to youtube.com and search for Renda Digital TV, and you'll find Indiana and Homer Center. The logins for those games, it's free of charge to become our Renda Digital TV, one of our subscribers. Let's start with Indiana. They're going to be on the road coming off of an exciting triple overtime victory. They'll be at Shady Side Academy.
Oh, yeah, and if you watched or listened to last week's game, it was a good one for sure. Great way to build some momentum. Brad Wright got his first Gatorade bath. I don't know if it was for the win or just his first win as the Indiana coach, but nonetheless, a great moment for Indiana High. They look to carry it into this week against a tough Shady Side Academy school. And if you stuck around our news cycle, you know that Shady Side is definitely a tough competitor. Brad Wright's ready for him.
All right, so that game will be called by Mark Hilliard, making his Renda Media debut, along with Pat Doherty and Doug Steve, again on 1450 WDAD AM and 100.3 FM and Renda Digital TV. And then the game I'll be calling, I think it's the game of the week in our region. 2 undefeated teams, and it's Penns Manor and Homer Center. Should be a lot of fun.
Without a doubt, 2 of the unbeatens in the Heritage Conference clash for one night only, and as you said, Mark, it'll be on WCCS and Renda Digital TV, all presented by the Grayson Coral Sportsman's Club. Max Hill and his Penns Manor Comets, they look to take a win at home, whereas the Homer Center Wildcats, it's King of the Hill. Not because it's the hill of the Heritage Conference, it's Landon Hill looking to make a repeat performance this week for the Wildcats.
And also climbing that same hill with him, Max Hill, the quarterback for the Penns Manor Comets, and we'll see which team is at the top of the mountain at the end of the night. We'll be on the air at 6:15 on WCCS. Ward Hilliard will join me, 6:15 on WCCS AM 1160, 101.1 FM, and yes, you're catching on, everybody. Renda Digital TV. You can find the link also at WCCSradio.com. And last but not least, finally, Jack Benedict says tomorrow morning when he wakes up, it's game day.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a major league day for sure. IUP on the road to open their season against East Stroudsburg. Their season opener, East Stroudsburg 0-1. Good time for Coach Tort and his squad of IUP Crimson Hawks to catch a win on the road, who Jack has even said historically they've played better on the road, so very good game for sure coming up.
And then Monday, hopefully we'll be talking about a win when we have our second edition of Hawk Talk at the Hilton Garden Inn. Everybody's invited to join us for some hors d'oeuvres, drinks you're buying, right? That's at Hilton Garden Inn, 6 to 7 Monday night. We'll have Coach Tortorella. So that's going to do it. Week number 3 of our IRMC High School Sports Nights. It's going to be a big night. We're going to be following a lot of scores throughout the region.
Absolutely. You can tune in on all 4 of our radio stations for WPIL and Heritage Conference football, scores, live play-by-play, and more.
And Renda Digital TV. And, yeah, that's right. All you got to do is search Renda Digital TV at youtube.com, and you'll find Indiana and Homer Center. With Jake Slebodnick, I'm Mark Bertig. We hope to see you at the ball game, and if not, we hope you can catch us on your hometown radio stations and Renda Digital TV.